And so I was walking on this lonely street to my house one day. And I saw a dog rolling in the sand to play. Then it struck me. How would rolling in the sand with all the disease you can catch be a way to leisure about? I thought to myself. And without thinking it, the words, "what an animal," jumped right out of my mouth and landed softly on the ears of this dog that had been rolling on this dirty floor. And what followed next was the shock of a lifetime that shook every vital part of me to my bones. Because what I heard next were words proceeding out of the mouth of this supposedly dumb dog that now had his eyes sternly fixed on mine. "You called me an animal?" it asked. And I reluctantly but replied, "Well, yes." "Can you prove it?" it said. And so I wore my thinking hat for a while, puzzled some words together, and started to pour out so brilliantly, like a philosopher trying to impress this beast in front of me. "Yes, you are an animal. Because first you walk on all fours and have a 4-4 coat, with brain capacities that lacks the vital membranes of mind-blowing imagination. Plus, you do not have a soul." Agreed, it said to me. "And so what are you?" it asked. And I, in my fullness of pride, replied, "I am man, a human being, created as God to walk tall on earth, with brain capacities that shoots mind-blowing imaginations to the stars, giving brightness to my surroundings." Okay. Agreed, it said. But there are some qualities you forgot to quickly mention in there. Ones into which your kind perfectly blend in. And what might that be, I asked. "Please listen," he replied me, "while I list them in comparison to me you call a lesser species." And trust me, the words I heard from the mouth of that dog were ones that got me thinking to this very day. Because this was what it said. It said, "You were created with all of the perfection, no flaws. But with your will, your kind constantly brings mishap to this beautiful world. With hearts steaming with insane wickedness, you destroy everything you come across, even your own self. I've never seen a dog, no matter how cruel it is, kill another dog just because it wanted its bones. But you will kill for things that are not even your own. Destruction of your own kind is the game that your kind play. And you do not play kindly. You play it ruthlessly, hopelessly binding yourself to the chains of hideousness. Have you ever seen a dog, no matter how aggressive it is, deliberately destroy the baby in its womb? An action that your kind will carry out with ease. Take an innocent life and give yourself justifiable reasons why you did it. Well, you can say that we as dogs go around having sexual intercourse with multiple sexual partners, an animalistic instinct, I agree. But let's not forget that that's one thing that your kind would perform so passionately. When you sleep with Felicia and her friend and her friend's friend and her friend's ex, and you take this insanity to the insane level when you sleep with the same sex, yet you call me the animal. Okay, no, don't talk like that. Enough! Let me finish. And to think that you were created with a brain and a soul so explicit to do wondrous things before a God who knows all things. Yet you plunge yourself into the sea of laxity and mediocrity when you choose to perform low below your God-given capacity, all because of what the next man might say to your ears. You buckle, and all that was your dream you tied locked away in the dungeon forever to be forgotten. Oh yes, I'm a dog, and all I do is bark, bite, wiggle my tail when I come across someone that I love, but I do it so well, without resentment, without shame, without thinking about what the next dog might say. I do it so well to the glory of a God who made me this way. See, I'm not trying to make you regard me as a higher animal than you already think me as, but I'm trying to make you understand that everything in this world, including me standing right here before your very own eyes, awaits the glorious, heavenly inspired manifestations of you, Son of God. And then finally, he said to me these words: "Look, my friend, when you act without love or perform less than what you originally are, then it's sad to say there is no difference between you and an animal rolling in the sand to play." Thank you.
Who am I that the Lord of all the earth would care to know my name, would care to feel my hurt. Who am I that the bright and morning star